all started when I was 15 years old. I met a guy while on vacation with my family, and he was 22 years old. He was my brother's friend, not a close one, but someone who lived in the same neighbourhood as us. We exchanged our Facebook accounts and started a long-distance relationship between Germany and Albania. He was in Germany while I was in Albania. We got engaged online on camera after being together for 6 months. I was with his family when we got engaged over a camera call. His family placed the engagement ring on my finger. Then he ended up in jail for 10 months in Germany. After getting out of jail, he returned to Albania, where we would continue our engagement, and after 1 year, we decided to get married and live together. The first 2 weeks of living together were amazing. We had so much love, affection, until his jealousy kicked in. He denied my virginity, claiming that he wasn't the first. His behaviour continued. He broke my mobile phone because I went to see my mum while he was sleeping. I lived 7 minutes away from my mum. He violated me, slapping me and causing me terror, until one night I found him taking substances in our bathroom. This marks the first breakup, as I couldn't go on any further with an addict. After some days of staying at my parents' house, he came to my home crying desperately to give him another chance, and said he was going to rehab for his addiction. I took him back. He went to rehab and got better. Everything seemed fine. He then took the opportunity to go back to Germany, staying with his brother to work with him and find an opportunity to obtain a legal permit to stay and work permanently. I was still in Albania, completing endless applications to get a work visa to go to Germany so we could live together. Eventually, I received the work visa to go to Germany and decided to fly out and start my new life with him, in the hopes to start a family together. During the first few weeks, we were not able to stay together because I was placed in a shared accommodation, but we made the most of the free time we had daily and agreed to meet up to see each other. Everything was peaceful and fine. After 6 months in Germany, I was able to find an apartment where we could live together. I rented the apartment and we moved in. The happiness lasted 2 weeks until his paranoia would kick in again, and that he was being followed, and also accused me of cheating on him and working as a sex worker at my workplace, which was McDonald's. Completely delusional. The day after his 30th birthday would mark our marriage's end. We broke up. He took his clothes by leaving me alone in a huge country, but I didn't care. I had my work, an apartment, and could provide for myself. I always provided for him while he wasn't working, always finding excuses to leave jobs that he would find. I went back to Albania for a vacation and would start divorce proceedings. I didn't know that the day I handed the divorce papers to the court would be the same day of him passing away. I returned to Germany, and his best friend sent me a comforting message on Instagram, letting me know that my ex-husband had passed away. The world crashed on me. Despite all the things he did to me, he didn't deserve to die. This was in 2023. It was the worst year of my life. I took a pause on dating so I could process the things that had happened in my life. Eventually, in 2024, I met the love of my life. He was living in Albania, the total opposite of the man I used to be married to. He is gentle, loving, the one who never fails to put a smile on my face. We are now getting engaged in November and starting a new chapter of my life.